Christmas in New York. That's what it looked like yesterday when the streets of Joburg were covered in white. A major hailstorm came out of the blue, or rather dark skies, bringing along with it golf ball-sized hailstones. That's how big they were. Now, numerous cars and buildings were damaged in the process as a result of Mother Nature's wrath. And eNCA reporter Theodore Mashele is on the ground now assessing the damage. Let's cross over to him now on the very latest on this. And Theodore, a very warm good morning to you. I mean, yesterday, last night, the sights were horrific. And as far as some of the viral videos that we have seen, take us through the damage, the extent of the damage caused by this hailstorm.
Well, Tumelo, we've been tracing the storm aftermath, and there has been like some severe damage that we have noticed throughout our journey this morning. And obviously, we've been to certain areas, residential areas, where we've witnessed what the hailstorm has done in terms of the roads, in terms of people, structural damage, and we've seen some electric fences and some collapsed trees. But right now, we are in Rosebank, where we are right in front of the Southern Sun here in Rosebank, and the hailstorm has caused some damage. And I just received a statement from Southern Sun right now, actually, just before speaking to you, and it does confirm that yes, indeed, there is a rooftop above the Southern Sun that has collapsed, which has caused some damage. To what we've seen as we got to the Southern Sun, however, was just some water being drained out and some guests being evacuated, obviously as a matter of safety and precaution. Right behind me, as you can see, there's quite some, it's busy there. You can see that bus over there, people being evacuated as we speak. I was told when I got to the building that there are some structural engineers who are here assessing the building and actually seeing if ever it is going to be safe for guests, for the people actually to enter the premises. But I can tell you now that we can see a couple of people who are leaving, who are employees, and also some guests who are being evacuated at the moment. I was told that they couldn't even serve their breakfast this morning because whatever damage that happened on the rooftop, the water has trickled down to the bottom. I'm not sure if at the moment you can see the water that is being drained over there. I'm going to ask my colleague to maybe show you a bit of that. But it seems like guests are being evacuated, of course, and there has been some damage at the top. The statement furthermore says that there has not been any serious injuries, but basically what they're doing now is just to assess the extent of the damage, and so that they can carry on with repairs. But for the moment, the hotel is going to remain closed and up until further notice. And of course, we're going to be trying to find out from the people at the hotel, the management rather, to find out what exactly is the procedure from here. I would like to actually find out if ever we would be able to access the hotel maybe later on to see if ever we can see the extent of the damage. But at the moment, we were even removed and chased off the premises. We were told that we can't be inside there at the moment, and they are still assessing the situation themselves, and then they will keep us updated if ever there's any development in terms of the damage. And also they wanted to protect, of course, their guests and not to appear on national television as they are being evacuated. But we can tell that the damage seems to have been severe, as a lot of water was being drained out of the premises as we were standing there earlier on. We saw a couple of equipment being also evacuated from the place, taken out, and also some computers and a whole lot of other electrical appliances that they were removing from the premises earlier on, just to I think it's a matter of also safety, and also just to protect their equipment from the water damage. I guess the main thing right now is that we are asking ourselves is just how much damage was done inside the hotel. So I will be trying to get inside the premises and see if ever we can see the extent of the damage. But at the moment, we are restricted to being out here. We were told that we are not allowed to come into the premises until further notice.
And I suppose, of course, that informs their policy in making sure that everyone is safe, because these hailstorms really took everyone by surprise. Businesses, motorists, as well as just ordinary people in their homes, where we've seen the extent of the damage to property as well. Theodore Mashele, we'll leave it there for now. Colleague will take a closer look throughout the rest of the day in terms of that damage in Johannesburg caused by last night's hailstorm, and we'll keep you informed with our eNCA reporter Theodore Mashele right here on eNCA.